Okay, hi guys. So I've done a little bit of rearranging. This room is kind of a work in progress, so I just want to kind of preface that because I'm trying to get this so that it looks a little bit less messy and a little bit more cohesive. I did actually get a tripod, which is helping. And my goal for this video is to talk about the Marble Queen Pothos that we repotted last video. I am having serious regrets, like serious regrets. I wish I had not even messed with it because it looks terrible. And that's just like part of plant ownership. So like we all deal with, like when we're in the plant community and we're working on things that we want to repot or we want to like thrive or whatever. This particular plant I was so excited to get because I got it on a discount and it was beautiful and it was like thriving, and then I was like, oh my gosh, it's root bound, so we need to change it and we need to fix it. Well, since doing that, this is what I'm dealing with. Like, it's so freaking ugly. I'm so sad. I just hope I didn't kill it. So what I did, look, I just moved it and a leaf fell off. I mean, there's just like, it's insane. So, what I wanted to talk to you about is things that we're dealing with when we decide we're going to repot and we're going to fix things and they don't turn out the way you expect. So, a lot of us put emotional attachments towards our plants. And we thrive on them surviving, and we thrive on them living their best life, right? Well, sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes they end up in a situation where whatever we did to them kills them. And it is so sad because, number one, we spent money on them, or maybe we did a trade on them for a plant that maybe we didn't want to trade, or we thought like, oh, maybe if we trade it and we get what we want, it's going to be so great. And then we get it, and then we just like have a situation where this plant is just like dying. I mean, this plant was gorgeous. I can tell you that like the amount of root rot since I've done that video, I've pulled so much stuff out of it. I don't know if this thing is going to survive. And it makes me so sad because I spent probably $30 on this plant. More than that, probably like $35 on this plant. And it's just like it's not doing well. So what I've done, honestly, is what I did was I completely took it out of the plant that I had it in, which was, if you remember, it was from that white planter. I pulled everything out and I put it in completely dry dirt for about 4 or 5 days. And then I did not water it until today. So I'm hoping that tomorrow it kind of like comes out of it, but I've propagated some things, but I just want you to know, like, plants are obviously living things. It's super important to try to keep our plants alive and whatever, but sometimes we fail, and that's okay. And even though it's sad and you like have guilt about it, it's a plant. And while it's a living thing, you cannot beat yourself up about it because it just isn't something that you can control sometimes. Sometimes things just don't survive. So while I'm really disappointed in myself for like trying to make this thing better and getting it out of the pot that it was in and making it a better plant, we have situations like this where it just looks like crap and you're sad and you're upset about it. I just wanted to talk about like real life. Like sometimes things just are not going to survive the way that you want them to. So that being said, I did everything by the book when it came to like repotting, and then also putting it in a situation where I thought it would thrive. Sometimes things just don't don't thrive. And we have to just go with the flow and hope that it survives. I've got this under a grow light. I have lightly watered it. It has fresh, completely nutrient-rich soil with like worm castings and perlite and a very airy soil. So hopefully it will come out of it, but there's a chance it just may not. So, you know, it's okay. It's okay. But I just wanted to talk about like the reality of plant life and how sometimes things just don't pan out the way that we think they're going to. So, if you want to ask me questions about what I did or what I should have done, or if you want to give me advice on what I should have done, I'd appreciate it. Please be kind, because I'm really sad about this plant. Like, this plant was gorgeous, and I feel like I just like totally did a disservice to it. I'm just having a hard time with it. So anyways, like, guilt is real and plant failure is real, but we can come out from the other end and we can work on things and try to like figure out how to fix it if we can. But sometimes it just doesn't work. Like here, I just moved a plant. I moved it and another piece just fell off. Like there's just times it's not going to work. So do your best. Don't stress. It is hard because you don't want to kill your plants. And this plant was so beautiful. It was. I'm really sad about it, but again, don't stress. It's just a plant. It's not a person. It's just a plant. So if it doesn't work out for you, it's okay. It's sad, but try again next time. Buy a different plant or trade, or prop and chop and prop, whatever you want to call it. And which is probably what I'm going to end up doing with this. I'm probably just going to chop and prop it because I'm going to give it a few more days. If it doesn't perk up, I'm going to prop and chop it and just like see what I can get out of it and start hopefully a bigger, more beautiful plant. So again, thanks for watching. If you're interested, like and subscribe. Please leave me comments. But also be kind, because I'm sad. Like, I'm having a hard time with this. I have a lot of things going on in my life right now, and my plants are just one part of it. But, you know, we all go through things. We all go through things that can, you know, make or break us. And I got into plants because I was struggling with a lot of things in my life. And this particular instance of this plant not surviving is really sad for me. So just again, be kind, and if we can all work together as a community and support each other, that's the ultimate goal, right? So I love you guys. Have a great evening. It's Friday, so Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. And hopefully I will see you soon in the next video. All right, thanks. Bye.